everybody. It's the day after Mariah's birthday party, so today we are just relaxing and settling in, and I am sporting second day hair, as they call it. Look what arrived in the mail today. Teaching from Rest, a homeschooler's guide to unshakable peace. Believe it or not, homeschooling is slightly stressful for me. Maybe this will give me a little insight that I'm not currently seeing and help me get to a more comfortable place with teaching. I have to admit that I try to not overteach and over stress about what we're doing, but honestly, like almost anybody, I am terrified that I am not doing enough. You know what that feeling is like if you're a parent. And I think part of that is I just try to do too much at one time, and I get frustrated. So I'm hoping that this book helps me. Maybe that's not even what it's about, but I'm going to give it a try. Honestly, I am surprised that it's not very big. It's a pretty thin book, which is good for me because I don't have an awesome reading level. And guys, there's pictures in this book. Let me see if I can find some for you. Like, here's one with some pictures. They're just black and whites. Here's another one. You see, okay, but stuff like that honestly keeps my interest and it keeps me going. So even if this book does get boring for me to read, I can usually make it to the next picture. It looks like the 81st page is the last page with words on it, so that is not too much of a book for me to swallow. So hopefully I can make it through this book and tell you how I feel about it. Remember back when I wanted to celebrate our first months, making it through our first month of vlogging, and I asked you for Q&A questions? Well, I got one question. So I meant to create a whole video off of that because it was a good question, and I made my list of the talking points I wanted to make, and that's as far as it's gotten. And it has now been like a month and a half. So I should try to not overwork myself with promises I can't keep, but I intend to keep them. So eventually, in the near future, hopefully now that I'm talking about this, I can do it right away. April's been kind of crazy for us. Abe has started working with another company. I've been packing up some of the house so we can get ready to list it. I don't know how soon that's going to happen. And I am just about done with our taxes. I drag my feet every year because I don't like it. And being self-employed, we usually pay in a little bit. So, yeah, don't want to do that. Yeah, we don't enjoy that. Let me show you what I've done so far with our boxes. One of my closets in the basement, and you can see that I have packed up some boxes already and started labeling them. I've just been putting together things that we don't need in the next couple months, but if you are a purger, you should pretend that you're moving, because this was very insightful. It really showed me which things we had too much of and which stuff I didn't need. A lot of this is probably stuff that I could purge, and I just hadn't seen that before. It gave me new eyes to see with, and so it was very eye-opening and enlightening. So that was interesting. I wanted to share that tip with you. After getting some advice from some friends, I got this idea to use colored masking tape. The lighting in here is pretty terrible. Okay. Colored masking tape to help label the boxes and what stuff is in it so that they're easier to find when we are unpacking. But I made my list. I made my list of how I wanted to label everything based on the picture that I saw on Amazon, and they came in different colors. So now I have to redo my list and then get started labeling the boxes that I've already packed. But I thought that was a great idea, and I'll have to tell you how I feel about that. I'm almost a little angry too with Amazon because my rolls, I'm going to take a picture. My rolls came different sizes, so it was like some of them have been used previously. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Of course, I'm not unhappy enough to go through the work to return them, so. There, I wrote a new list. Is there any way that you would do this differently? Just give me some advice, because I could still change this. These guys are having some spicy pickled green beans for snack.
Yeah, on the counter, and the girls are on the counter, and I'm standing on a tree.
A tree, I love it.
Mama,
What? What? What?
No, do you want one?
No, thanks. Alright guys, I'm getting started with my colored masking tape labeling these boxes. So, I just wanted to say thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. I lied. I'm not done. I wanted to show you guys a little bit better what I'm doing with my colored masking tape. I decided to go with masking tape, and I got a whole set of this on Amazon. It says it's from gatorcrafts.com. But I bought it on Amazon, and I got a whole set. Okay. And I got the masking tape because it was cheaper than duct tape. You could use duct tape, but I just find that duct tape is more expensive. And I didn't want to be using this up and costing myself a fortune because, you know, cheap girl, I gotta keep it frugal. So this is what I figured out to do. I am just labeling two opposite corners, so around this way, and then this corner, so opposite sides of my boxes, so that from any angle you are looking at this box, you can see it. And I also put a strip at the top in case you're, digging through boxes and you see the top. But that way you're not wrapping the whole box with tape and wasting a ton of it. It's just kind of a nice little flag there, so you can see what's going on. If I have more items in the box that cover a variety of categories, then I've put two flaggers on it, two flag markers, as you can see here. So far, I'm really digging this. I also have a really fun clip that I took with the kids at the mall about a week ago, so I'm going to throw that in here too.